This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by Wild Alaskan Company. Healthy, affordable, convenient fish right to your door. Get $15 off
by following the link below.
Nectar Sleep, the last mattress you'll ever need to buy. Get $100 off with code GWFIT100. All33.com. Meet your new work chair. Get active, be active, and sit in motion all day, relieving your stress and aggravation. Use code CHAIR20 for $100 off your order. Liquid Web, one of the top hosting providers around. Save $49 off all VPS plans with code BINGO49. Defense Soap, the world's best soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes. Use code MMA Nuts for 15% off. Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 477.
477!
My name's Ingo Weigel.
Matt Griffith, I'm show. My fans, four fans walk the line between serious and ridiculous. What's going on? Kimo Sabe.
Happy Memorial Day to you, sir. Belated. It's quite sweltering hot in the city of Chicago.
It's felt 92.2 degrees.
We're all over the COVID. I bet your basement is probably a nice, balmy 64 degrees.
Almost 66 is balls ass freezing in my basement. And I have all my vents shut. Fucking dressed like it's winter with a sweatshirt, sweatpants, and fucking hat to keep my head cold or indoor warm.
Basement hanging out in the summer is both lovely and also a little bit cold.
Yeah. But it's like I got a 5 degree sway every level of the house, you know. It's 66 down here, 71 on the first floor, 76 on the top floor. So
okay, that seems about right.
Yeah, and I'm in the basement, so fuck everybody else.
Okay, I like it. It.
You know what I noticed the other day? So I'm out shopping. Have you noticed like how many more zombies there are walking around?
Zombies?
Like the people are just so fucking out of it. I saw this lady. So I'm trying to drive through the parking lot, and I'm always cautious of pedestrians, right? This lady's on her cell phone, walking in the middle of the fucking parking lot so that I can't get past her.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's on her cell phone, walking, talking slowly, and then she's walking in front of someone else, and you can see this other woman, like, motherfucking her. She's like, motherfucker, move! I'm like, I'm pissed off, too, but just understand that maybe people are going through some shit. So I'm trying to not be that lady, you know. I get it. But I just seem to notice more and more people not paying attention, more so than ever.
Well, I think that's a multiple reasons, but I think some people are not used to being out in public they haven't been in like 10 weeks, right? But
yeah,
more importantly, I think during this kind of a time when we're all forced to like behave, right? It takes effort and energy to do that. So we're like using up precious brain cycles and emotional power to kind of stay home and not do our normal shit. So when we get out into the world, I think there's a lot of people that are like borderline depressed right now walking around have like some kind of weird, like, you know, if you're like agoraphobic where you're afraid of going outside, this whole thing has fucked your world up because now you're like, oh my God, if I go outside, I'm going to die. Like imagine, you know, it's like a whole, you're pretty much screwed, if, you know, so.
Well, I think it's, you know, you have all this mixed messaging, so people don't know, like, am I safe? Am I not safe? Like, you'll be all right. I'll be all right.
I'm drinking the COVID as we speak, so.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
I'm pouring it right in my fucking glass and straining
Not on
it
your
around.
pants, though.
That's right. Not today. That's what I was telling you before we started filming. Like, I hugged people for the first time. Like, some of my wife's friends came over. They're healthcare workers. I'm living on the edge, man.
You're crazy. Yeah.
And I even had someone at my house that had the fucking coronavirus and got healed. And she was giving a hug. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
I might die.
Right.
Or not. I'm just trying to test my immunity. But I think, you know what? Those hugs felt real good.
Of course they did.
Just hugging people I haven't hugged anybody besides my family.
And then you pulled your pants down and you were like, can I have another hug?
Well, that goes without saying. I mean, a little something for the road, you know.
You're like, this hug? Can I give you a really good hug?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Would you like, can I touch the hiney?
Mm-hmm.
I watched dodgeball with my kids over the weekend. It was probably a little bit racy for a 7-year-old, but I mean, like, I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
They laughed a lot. They thought it was hilarious. I think the weird sex stuff went right over their head.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of that in there.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, so there was no event over the weekend.
Surprisingly, I feel like they've just been jamming them out, right?
It sounds like the next event is coming up, this weekend sometime?
Yep. May 30th, fucking could be potentially worst card of the year with Tyron Woodley versus Gilbert Burns.
Wow.
Like, that's your main event.
Yeah.
And Mackenie Dern is on the card, so that's kind of exciting. But when you look at the records or the rankings of the fighters, of the 22 fighters, only 3 are ranked in the top 10. So that kind of shows you the quality of this card.
Yeah, we got, I'm looking at the main card, and I see the top 2 fighters. I know who they are. And then I'm going all the way down to, we're skipping the next 3 fights. Don't know any of these guys. And then I got Mackenie Dern.
Yep.
I know her. And then on the undercard, I know Shevchenko.
Yeah.
There's right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on the UFC site that don't even have pictures of themselves. I'm like, okay. I guess that's
I'm
cool.
going to choke for a second. Are you telling me someone doesn't have the fucking time to update that when all we have right now is time? I don't want to fucking hear that.
There's just the black
oh my God.
Of people, and the pictures are missing. It's really weird. Maybe it's just a glitch on my computer. I don't know. But
no, that's par for the course with the UFC's website.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Are you okay over there?
I might have the corona. I'll get lots of people.
Sweet. I'll come over so I can catch it and be done with this shit.
Yeah. Be healed.
Yes. Have you exorcised your demons?
Tried to. I'm working on it. And you see, John Morgan said that he's like, for all the degenerates and analysts and the generally curious, UFC officials tell me that the Apex shows will be contested in a 25-foot cage rather than the 30-foot octagon we generally see at most UFC events. Yeah. So we're going to get fucking action in all these fights. I'm pretty sure this one's going down in the Apex Center, and that's probably where all these other ones are going to come.
Okay. UFC's Apex Center, huh?
Yeah. And it's weird because I thought the United States just banned anybody from Brazil coming into our country. So how are those fighters going to fight? Is this just Fight Island? I don't get it.
Yeah, there's a travel ban. It looks like taking into effect here in 2 days. Sometimes I wonder though, right? So when they do that stuff, everyone's trying to get home. So it makes people come home that could potentially be sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So doesn't that increase the chances? I don't know. What do I know? Who am I?
We'll be all right. It's all the, excuse me, I got cough again. Hang on.
Whoa.
Fucking.
That was violent.
Coronavirus. I'm dying. Great.
You could be dying.
Nah, some of that drink. I think the vodka went down the wrong throat hole.
So you just inject it into your neck next time.
I'm trying. It might be smoother. Or I could try the suppository, like the beer bong, the fucking vodka.
Yes.
Did you see John Morgan said he got furloughed from MMA Junkie?
No, I did not see that. Why would they do that?
I don't know. So is the UFC picking him up? Because he's a guy, he's blue shirt, always asks first question.
Always.
So it was weird because he said he had a John Jones interview and he posted it on Patreon versus giving the story to MMA Junkie because they furloughed him. So it's kind of nice. Is
it indefinitely or is he just doing, because I have a friend who works for USA Today. He's a sports beat writer, and he said that they're doing 1 week off and 3 weeks on. So
yeah, I think MMA Junkie is owned by USA Today. So it's probably the same deal.
Yeah. So it makes sense if there's no event. Maybe he's off for a week, and then when there's an event, they have him work.
Yeah. It seems weird that if that's your guy, he shouldn't even be seeing any time off.
Right.
But it's also, maybe this is part of what Dana White was talking about. You MMA media, you guys should shut the fuck up if you want to keep working, because if we don't have events, you guys don't have jobs.
That's a good point.
But they are all
fucking dummies.
I know. That's what I said. Like, why are you guys trying to be so combative about them trying to run a sport? Would you like a job?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that. And especially as a writer, you don't make dick as a writer.
No.
Like, you got to be fucking way up the fucking stream. I would say maybe 2 guys make money. It's probably Ariel Helwani and maybe Luke Thomas can eke out a living.
Yeah.
But they're doing so much shit. It's out of control. So what else is going on?
Well, hey, did you see this picture of Henry Cejudo looking quite lovely in his retirement with his belts? And
I mean, so gay.
It's very gay. I don't know what he's doing with all those face shots of people, but
face fucks.
He's probably like,
today I face fuck Demetrius Johnson. Tomorrow, TJ
Dillashaw. And then
I just have the last guy watch. Dominic Cruz. You just watch. You sit in the corner.
Yeah. Cuckolding.
Yeah. You can give your commentary on this. Yeah, and I guess they officially, since he retired, they took him off the fucking website. He's no longer champ in 125 and 135.
Good.
Yeah. So get rid of those weight classes.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Did you see this next proposed main event? Brett Okamoto tweeted this one out. Man, we're really fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel here. UFC working on Jessica Ai versus Cynthia Calvillo. The headline, the UFC Fight Night on June 13th. So that is going to fucking headline a card? Are you kidding me? See, I'll complain about the quality. I'm not going to complain that they're having cards, but I will complain about quality.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all quantity now. Quantity over quality.
Well, I think some of the guys don't want to fight, you know? I think there's multiple
Pussy! What?
Well, there's the training camp situation. There's a lot of things that, and I think it depends on where you live too, and if you can train, or if you can find training partners, if you can travel, if you can, if right. So, and now another if is your opponent going to make the fight? You know, if you sign it on the line, how do you know he's going to make weight and or not test positive for COVID? So then what? You know, are you getting?
We've only had one guy out of 3 events to test positive. I'm okay with this. And I think if these fighters really wanted it, you find a way to make it happen.
Yeah.
Granted, you may not be in the best of shape, but if you want to fight, you can fight.
Round is a shape, man.
Yeah, it is.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, hip hop hooray. Did you see this? Oh, man. Let me see if I can. Why is it not letting me share?
You got us on lockdown.
Technical difficulties, stand by. Oh, no, it's playing the video. I don't want to play the video. Oh, fuck.
This thing is the best and the worst.
Yes, hold on. I got you. There we go. Okay, share screen. Did you see? Really? No, nothing. No, nothing showing up.
I didn't see anything.
What the fuck? Okay. Your story, onto your story, whatever it is.
So Brett Okamoto wrote this article for ESPN. He's talking about when do you stop a fight, and he talked to 4 coaches and got their thoughts on this, because this is kind of like that ongoing shit we've been talking about lately. So here's what each coach had to say, and we could kind of talk about it when we get to the end. So Firas Zahabi from TriStar, he said, if there is permanent damage taking place, not just damage, but permanent damage, I'll stop a fight. If it's a title fight, I'll let it go a little further, because that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But I have only stopped 1 fight at the highest level, and it actually was a title fight. All right, I get that. Mike Brown, he says, different guys react. No, I forgot who he was talking about. He went into detail. It was a Bellator fight. I can't quite recall, but it was in Bellator. So, but not Roy McDonald. Mike Brown says different guys react differently. Some guys will hate you forever if you stop a fight. Other guys really expect you to look after them. I think the big factor for me is if you truly think the guy could still pull off a win and the magnitude of the fight. If it's a UFC title fight, the highest stakes there are in the sport, these guys signed up for it. You let them take a few more shots. And I see the side where people might say, oh, that's disgusting. But you can't think about health all the time. It's an unhealthy sport. If health is your number one concern, you shouldn't be fighting. As a fighter myself, it makes me lean towards leniency. I let it go. That's what I signed up for. All right. And then John Kavanaugh, to put it succinctly, the time to throw in a towel is when you believe your fighter has no chance of winning. And then the last one, Saud, if I pronounce that right, Fortis MMA, he says, stopping a fight, it's not even something I think is controversial. Once you know your athlete has no chance to win, what the fuck is the point? So there's 4 guys and kind of their thoughts. So what do you think about what they have to say?
I like the last 2. I think it makes the most sense. Like, if you have no chance of winning, then, you throw the towel in. If you're taking lots of damage, I think they all make valid points from different angles about it, So it's damage. These guys know each other so well. Like your corner guy probably knows you better than like your partner does, right? So it's you guys spend so many hours together, and they know the physical movement, your body mechanics, your body language. They know when you're done, right? And I think it's totally okay to throw in the towel, because our buddy Keith talks about it all the time. You can't let a fighter take so much damage that it psychologically, destroys them, and they're never the same after that. That's no good. Better let them wonder. Could I have won that fight? Not, oh my God, I got fucking killed. I'm dead. That's bad.
And I like that it's the line of, does he have a chance of winning? And if the chance is not there, fuck it. Like, why take the damage if there's no point? They're all speaking rationally.
Unless it's BJ Penn, then you want him to see.
Well, it depends. I don't like the guy. Well, I didn't have a problem with him. We just talking about greasing, but
yeah. All right, my screen is working. Are you ready?
Yeah, good.
There we go. Did you see our friend Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Shirtless, looking fucking absolutely yoked. And I don't know. There he is. This guy's 53 years old, and he looks pretty good.
I thought I saw him. I don't know if he was lifting weights or training with Vitor Belfort. Yeah, he looks like he's back on some shit.
He does,
which is fine. Who cares? You should be. You're 53 years old.
Yeah, there's rumors about him and Evander Holyfield.
There's rumors of there's that 20 million for bare knuckle fighting championship. Yeah. Ken Shamrock is trying to throw his name in the ring. Who else? Tito Ortiz was trying to get a fight.
Yep.
And who was the third guy? There was someone else. Oh, Vanderlei Silva.
Yes.
He's claiming they offered him 10 million. Like, what do you see happens? Okay, so if you go Tito, Ken, and Vanderlei versus Mike Tyson. Not all at once, but
I was like, what?
Each guy individually.
You can't fight them out.
I think
in bare knuckle boxing?
Yeah, we could go bare knuckle.
If it's MMA, I think he's got a problem against Tito. But if it's bare knuckle boxing, I think he knocks Tito out. I think Vanderlei Silva is a toss up because he's going to be crazy enough to just stand there and trade with them. So whoever's chin is good.
Well, Vanderlei's slipping, so yeah, and he's CTE, so
we don't know Tyson. And Ken Shamrock, I think, loses in any arena.
Yeah, Ken probably loses the fastest. I think it goes Ken, Tito, and Vanderlei. And I think even if you put all 3 of those guys up against fucking Tyson, I think Tyson still wins, even when he breaks his hands from punching, because he will break his hands. That's sure. I don't know if bare knuckle is the right avenue for him, just because he's not going to know how to not break his hand.
Right.
All the boxers that come in, they fucking break their hands right off the bat.
True. They hit too hard. Yep.
Yep. So that'll be interesting to see. He's gonna fight someone. It's just a matter of who, when, and where.
Yep.
All right, I gotta try to pull this video up here. This was hang on. Oh, this is super loud. Hang on. Trying to get my shit set here.
Get your shit set.
So Mike Perry did an interview with MMA Junkie.
Okay.
And had some shit to say.
Stuff like that, going in there and fighting with no crowd.
Darren Till's mom, too. Fuck Darren Till. I want to fight Darren Till. I want to fight him, and then I want to jump out the cage like Khabib did and jump kick his mom in the face. Fuck Darren.
Can you hear that?
I thought you guys were cool after the spa.
He wants to jump kick Darren Till's mom in the face after he fights.
I like it. We're picking up mamas now.
Yeah, I like
fighting words, man.
They call them like an F word because like suck a lot of dicks or something. Like, interesting. I think we need people like this in the sport. That's what I think.
Some bad blood there.
Yeah, I think he said he's only gonna have his girlfriend corner him. Nobody else. So he's going with like that Diego Sanchez, voodoo doctor kind of in the corner kind of shit. I don't know if just having your girlfriend in the corner is the best. It's not. I'll just say it's not.
Probably not a good move.
No, but hey, stand a bang.
Sure,
it'll all work out. You got anything else?
Yeah, one thing. Fight announcement. We got Paige Van Zandt against Amanda Ribas, looking like they're going to meet at UFC 251, which is looking like it might be on Fight Island.
I like that. Fighting in bikinis.
In July. Yeah, she made a little Instagram post about it. So I should probably share this with you if you didn't see it. The Memorial Day. Nice. Quite sexy in her American flag. So
I'm down.
Yeah, it's all good. I hate to see her ruin that pretty face of hers, though, again.
Yeah, well, I think she's one and done. She'll have this fight, and then she'll probably end up in Bellator. I don't think the UFC is respecting her or treating her properly. Although she was one of the higher paid ones. When you look at the people didn't have the most skill, but they got paid, like overpaid.
Mm-hmm.
Two names come to mind. It's Paige Van Zandt and Sage Northcutt before he fucking went to ONE FC.
Yeah.
I saw Mr. Belfort made a post on Instagram. He's funny. I gotta go full screen here.
What is he doing? Tights?
Hang on. So if you read through his post, he's saying this time will be the first dance, whatever, along the last dance, the beginning of a new journey. Stay tuned for more news. The Phenom is reinvent himself one more time. Team run together. TRT, Ingo. I love it. He's back on the juice. He's ready to fuck some people up.
Okay. Is he allowed to do that in that?
You can do whatever you want. If you're not in the UFC, we don't give a fuck.
Okay. I like it. TRT Belfort is still my favorite era in MMA. Those are exciting.
The best. The most fearsome, terrifying, spinning wheel kicks, whatever gets in his way, detached retinas.
Yep.
They'll fuck people up. I'm ready for that. Let's get out of this. Oh, now I'm fucking maximized again. This fucking Google Doc.
Yes, you're glowing.
Yep. Hang on.
Why are you
it's always
glowing?
Man. I know. I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant and glowing? I love it.
That's right. Let me scan back through. Oh, Rich Franklin. He was on Mike Swick's podcast. He was talking about his early days of fighting. And right now, Rich Franklin, he's VP of ONE FC. He's in Singapore. He's on lockdown over there.
Yep.
He was talking about the early days of fighting. He said he got paid $300 for his first fight. And when he main evented the Ultimate Fighter 1, when he fought Ken Shamrock, he was on a 7-7 to main event that fucking card.
7,000?
Yes.
Wow.
But like you're getting so much exposure because it's the finals of the Ultimate Fighter 1 show.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you get to kill a legend and kind of boost yourself in the sport.
Oh, they had the Did they have the reigning chaos of the Forrest Griffin?
Yeah, it was on that card.
That was the fight right after, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was the main event of that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about the early MMA shows that he fought on. He said that he was fighting on fairgrounds, and then chickens would be running through his workout area while he's warming up.
Wow.
He said cages would be breaking while they were having fights. He said that happened 2 or 3 times. He said one place that he fought at, the guy that was the medical doctor, he only had a degree in philosophy, and that was good enough to be considered the medical doctor for the event. And he said that's kind of fucked up because I head kicked some guy in the face and broke his jaw in 3 places, and here's this philosophy major guy who fucking is the doctor.
Did he have a doctorate in philosophy?
Maybe, but that's not going to help you with any kind of medical shit.
True.
But I was thinking, what were some of the shit we saw? Remember some of the local MMA shows we went to back in the day? We saw some horrific shit.
Well, the outdoor shit where the cage was so hot and people were burning their backs and their feet.
Yeah, we getting 1st and 2nd degree burns on their feet, and they're telling them, because they were asking, can they at least tape their feet up? And they're saying, no, you can't. You got to go out there and fucking burn your feet, because they had nothing covering the top of the cage. Just full sunlight, 90 degrees. Mm-hmm. Everyone's fucking pounding beers and shit. Mm-hmm. Seeing people getting their feet stuck in the cage, that gap. You seen that happen?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. Did we see someone throw up in the cage too? I thought we saw that.
We did. We saw someone puke, and the door popped open on another one that we saw. They came almost tumbling out.
We saw a Fallon Fox fight in person.
Yeah, that was weird. I remember that.
And that was when the Real Sports, that reporter, that chick
mm-hmm.
from there, was there covering that event. And I remember them doing a story on her.
Yep.
That's crazy. Early MMA.
Times.
Anything goes.
Yep.
What's with all this yip-yapping on Twitter? So I saw there's all this GOAT talk. So you have Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, Khabib, John Jones. They're all tweeting back and forth. I'm the greatest. No, I am. And they're lobbing Anderson Silva and GSP in there. Just
gain it. They got nothing better to do. Go train. Stop yip-yapping like dachshunds.
I'm just just fucking do an open weight fight. Guess who's gonna win?
Yes.
It's gonna be fucking John Jones. So all you bitches just shut the fuck up. All right.
It's supposed to be pound for pound, man.
Yeah, I don't care, because if you're in the street, where's your pound for pound? You're not automatically gonna gain 40 pounds to fucking fight John Jones. You're gonna get your ass kicked. So
true.
John is the man. So all you guys can fuck off. Unless you can beat him, take a shot. I'm fine with this.
I can beat him off. I don't think I can beat him.
That's fine. I'll watch.
Yeah.
I'll record.
Oh my god.
Hands off. It's on.
Oh boy.
Maybe I shared too much. All right. Let's do, speaking of which, we'll just show chick pick of the week. What do we got here? Share screen. Since someone's fighting earlier on the card, we might as well share a little Mackenie Dern. I won't go full screen. Mm-hmm. She's hanging out on the beach. She's just had a kid recently.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Making things happen.
Not bad.
Nope. She's a runner.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Right along. Can't go to that one. I gotta go to this one. Tweet of the week. Let's see what we got. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. We got Tommy Toehold. It's TJ Yoktashaw. Someone's on some shit, my friends.
How can you tell?
It's this jawline and this neck.
Mm-hmm.
And the traps. No right. But that is the sign of juice, is right here,
mm-hmm.
here, and here.
Okay.
How much does he weigh? 125? It looks like 155.
Yeah, he's pretty
Obviously,
big.
no drug testing. And the swollen face. And the head. The head goes like a water buffalo. That's when you can tell you're on the shit.
Water buffalo.
It all works out, man. I got no problem with that.
Does the head shrink down later?
Yeah, once you get off, because you're retaining water, so you're fucking swole.
Okay.
All works out. I think we're at Ask the Nuts.
All right, let's do it.
So Damian Maia said he's got 1 or 2 fights left in him, and he said he's open to a rematch against Anderson Silva. So who wins if they have that fight now?
Damian Maia.
Does he get the submission?
Yes.
I agree. I'm with you.
Anderson's
100%.
not fast enough to keep him at bay with the striking anymore, and I think Damian can get a hold of him. And if they hit the ground, we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because Damian's never left the top 10. I don't think Anderson's in it anymore.
No.
And then Rodrigo Machado will close it out. It's time. # Nuts Roll, # Matt Rape Train, # Ingo Sugar Daddy. Once again, I want to ask you guys some existential and philosophical questions. Number 1, does God have supreme power?
Well, I think by definition he does, doesn't he?
I don't know. What if there's no God?
That's a good question.
Number 2.
There is no supreme power.
Right. Will the world be a better place if, I don't know what this means, caste and religion cease to exist?
It sounds like it would be chaos.
CASTE.
Caste, yeah. Like basically meaning like a tiered structure of how people live economically. Like, if everyone was equal, if there was no like lower class, middle class, rich, super rich, any of that stuff.
You got to have classes.
I think it's important in some ways. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to, obviously you want to have people have basic necessities, but I think if everyone was equal, it makes it difficult to coexist.
Yeah, you want something to strive for. Like, you don't want to be born into richness. You want to fucking...
Like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right. You got to strive for that, right? Everyone's got to strive for that.
Of course.
Like,
I have a dream, Matt, just like King.
What is it? I want to have 3 women at one time.
Yes.
I have a dream.
Yes.
Speaking of which, what is the meaning of true love? Being able to have 3 women at one time?
3 chicks at the same time.
3. I'm upping it. It was 2, but why not 3?
I mean, why stop at 2?
Right.
True love? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's probably, for me, I would say it's if you can be who you are and feel comfortable with someone else. I think that's like a good sign.
Yeah, you never pretend. That's
Right.
true love. That's when you know, hey man, this person really likes me.
They
I'm
like
not
me
pretending.
for how fucked up I am.
Right.
Even
I
the
can say
bad
the most
parts.
fucked up shit. I might get a look, but no one's censoring me. I'm never censoring myself.
No.
It's all good. Fuck, marry, kill. Celebrity Edition number 93. Adult Adventures number 29.
Okay.
So, let me get my shit ready. Share screen. Boom. Boom.
Whoa.
First, we'll start with Alexis,
You're
Texas.
coming out with the heavy hitters, man.
Going out hard and heavy and go.
Okay. All right.
Get a little bruising. I'm in.
Where do you think that's from?
I think she's into whips and chains and
Okay.
Taco Bells.
Taco Bells.
Then we have Brianna Love.
Okay. She's looking a little naughty.
Yep, I like that. And then we're going down to Jada Stevens.
It's a lot of ass shots. It's like
This is, and then I wonder, why does Facebook not let me put ads on our videos when I post them to Facebook? It's like, oh, this is too adult. There's too many sultry bitches.
Let me see that Brianna. I have to Google this. What is that? Brianna what?
Brianna Love. Well, I'll tell you, I think I'm going to marry her. I think I'm going to fuck Alexis, Texas, because there's better pictures of her of this. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to fuck Jada Stevens, too. I make it a 2-banger. You know what? I'm just going to make it 3 at once.
I'm just going to marry all 3 of them. Okay.
Fair enough.
Fuck it.
I have no quarrel with you.
Yes.
And you got any knowledge this week? You watch anything good? Anything interesting?
I'm about to watch Ford versus Ferrari tomorrow. I heard that's really good.
I got that saved. I've been waiting to watch that.
I'll give you an update. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow night with the kids. But more importantly, I told you about Overwatch, and I downloaded that last week. I'm really digging it. It's weird. It's like a weird. Did you try it?
Yeah, I can't get into it. I've tried. It's my problem is I need the left trigger to zoom, and left trigger does not zoom. Left trigger does like something weird.
Can't you remap the buttons?
There's no. I haven't found a weapon zoom. Is there a weapon zoom?
There might not be.
Yeah, that's my problem with the game. If I can't zoom, I'm out.
Well, some of the kit classes, like the sniper class, you can definitely zoom with, but I think not all of them. I just like how like it's very weird. It almost plays like WoW as a first-person shooter or something. Where you could, I played like a healer class the other day for like an hour and just ran around like healing people. It's kind of fun because they're the guys who were really good at one-on-one combat. I would just heal people, and we were just wiping the floor with everybody. Kind of a neat, and the graphics remind me a lot of that Warcraft's kind of. It's Blizzard game.
Oh, it's Blizzard.
So it makes sense, but so you didn't like it, okay?
I can't. I tried. I've keep going back in. I need more options. I think. And the sad thing is, but here's me. I'm playing Plants vs Zombies. It's fucking Neighborville. I think it's a child's game, but I have much more entertainment out of that just because of the class differences. I know that one. I think you have 22 characters in Overwatch.
There's so many. It's ridiculous.
And so it's a little hard to figure out. And I don't like the way they're forcing roles when you try to go into like a legit game. Like, okay, you have to have a healer, a tank, and then 3 other guys. Like, just let us get fucked up if we're going to get fucked up. If we don't have a healer, we don't have a healer. But
But I think you can't win if they don't do that. There's a class where it has like a cool like freezing thing, and then you can make a wall. So you can create like these weird tunnels where the other team is kind of stuck coming through this tiny hole, and I kept doing that, and we were just waxing them.
Maybe I should just do that and just fuck with people, like just like pick the dumb character and do stupid shit.
That's what I was doing. I was having fun. Like, this is so different because my son's been playing Battlefield 5, the World War II version, and I got in that with him. I'm like, whoa, this is way too much. Like, I think there's way too much shit going on for me. I'm out. It's like, what's the matter, Dad? I'm like, I think I'm too old to play these games. I can't do it. But Overwatch I can get down with, so it's a little more arcadey.
Let's see, what do I have for knowledge? Oh, I got a video. So Dana White had posted this on his Twitter, and I need a little volume and make sure I don't kill you here. Okay. So you're going to have to tell me on the volume, and we'll probably get fucking shut off of everything on this one, but here we go.
I'll prepare to remove my headsets.
Yeah. Just let me know if it's too loud. So.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's all part of this.
Connor. No. We got it. That's the game. Right on top of the action. And attacking someone in the crowd. Total chaos. Oh, my goodness. Big shot. Again with a combination. And I think that is so stupid and so unnecessary and so foolish.
He's making the kid cry. Oh, yeah, this is... That's what I saw.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. I don't know who posted that, but that's fucking cool as shit.
People are good with these like editing suites now. You can edit like all kinds of shit out of videos and stuff. It's pretty impressive.
I don't know how they do it, but I gotta keep doing it. That's all I got. I shut it out.
All right. That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigold.
Matt Griffith. Thanks for playing.